friends. It's been a little while. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I am migrating from blog. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I just realized I don't think. Oh no, I am. Okay, I was just gonna say I don't think I'm in the right screen resolution, but it looks like everything's fine. So, yeah, I'm migrating from blog.kentcdodds.com to kentcdodds.com/blog. There are various reasons for this. Actually, Dan Ibrahimov. Let's see, here it is. It's in my history. Why my new blog isn't on Medium. Talks about some reasons why, and lots of these reasons apply for me as well. That's a big one. I like to have full control over the experience, and it's open to collaboration thanks to the fact that it's on GitHub, so people can collaborate. And I'm hoping to add like translations and stuff like that. So yeah, today we're going to, I've already started putting a bunch of my blog posts on, but it's been a bit of a manual process, and my friend Jameis Charles is working on automating that a little bit, which is really cool. I'm really excited about that. But ultimately, the URL is going to change. It'll be blog.kentcdodds.com and then kentcdodds.com/blog. So I want to, one of the reasons that I even went with Medium is because I could, at the time, Medium allowed you to use a custom domain. I would not have used Medium if I couldn't use a custom domain, because I want to own that domain so I can do exactly what I'm doing right now. So what I'm going to build is an app that I'm going to have blog.kentcdodds.com directed to, and it will just simply do a 304, I think, which is a permanent redirect. It's going to do a permanent redirect to the blog at /blog. That way, hopefully, my SEO juice doesn't get all messed up and whatnot. So that is the desire. And now here's why I can't just use netlify shortener and have a bunch of short URLs in a redirects. Yeah, so like I could have a redirects file like this and just say, here we'll go to this one, and I'd say anything that matches this / that would just get redirected to https kentcdodds.com/blog/ write s or whatever. I could do that, except the fact that this also works for Medium, and in fact this also works for Medium. And guess what? Whatever you want, it does not matter. That also gets redirected. So anything works. All that really matters is that last bit. And it just occurred to me that maybe netlify is capable of making that last bit work. So I'm going to do a little bit of experimentation here to see if that's a possibility. So let's do that really quick. What we're going to do is we'll look at this example repo. I've got my app netlify. Let's do a redirect that redirects, because if I can do this, then like this video is going to be a lot shorter. So we'll do a redirect from there, except we want this to be a wildcard, which I think we could do with that. Let's just find out for sure. Redirects wildcard, or where's the, okay, okay, so all of these look like it's just like the rest of the thing, but can we make it be everything except for the last bit? That is the question. So we'll see if that works. And so if that's the case, then we'll have it redirect to, we'll just have it redirect to this one for now. It's the wrong blog post, but that's fine. Okay, so if we get that, anything at / and then hyphen, and then that should redirect to that. So let's just try that out. Commit those changes, and then we'll go, oh wait, no, there was a shortener demo. That's this one. Site settings, let's just make sure, yeah, netlify shortener example. Sweet, and it should have already deployed. We look at that. Update redirects to is deployed today. So if I copy this, and actually what we'll do is we'll just do that, because that's what it'll appear. And if I go there, does it redirect? No, it takes me to Google. So let's just experiment with this a little bit more to see if we can get that wildcard working, because if we can, my goodness, that would just be great. So we've got basic redirects, HTTP status codes. That will be useful because I think we want to do a here, let's see, permanent redirect code. I don't know how to spell permanent. Thank you, Google. 301, move permanently. So we'll probably do a 301. Okay. So then we got trailing slash. Okay. What does the exclamation point thing do? This rule will cause infinite redirect because paths are effectively the same. Okay, what's that exclamation point do? Okay. You also use query parameters. Okay, so we don't, yeah, so we don't have query parameters. It looks like if you use a space, then it's like, okay, here are query parameters or something, I guess. But we don't use query parameters. That doesn't help. Uh-huh. Okay. More of that star magic. That star's not going to do it for us, though. I should probably bump this up so you all can see it too. Okay. Interesting. So I guess got like special headers or something. That's not going to help us. We got roles. That's kind of cool. Not what we need though. Yeah, that's not going to do it for us either. Oh, here, I forgot about the netlify redirects playground thing. So we can just try this out. Maybe I'm like missing something here. Test rules. Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, just redirects are valid, but it only would work if I was like probably shortener demo. Wait, shortener demo. There we go. Okay, I bet if I did that, then it would redirect. Yeah, so it redirects the star. So I'm guessing what my guess is that using a star by itself is fine, but and here if I do test rules, and yeah, that's the same thing. But if I want that star to be like anything here and then some more stuff here, that's not going to work. If I could do like a regex where it's like dot star, I wonder if that would work. And it's just going to generate that thing. I'm guessing that's probably not going to work. In fact, you know what? I don't think I need that dash either. pretty sure that without the dash it works. So yeah. So yeah, with no dash, if I could do like a dot star, that would be cool. But I'm guessing that's not possible. Let's just try it out. I don't know. Dot star. Give me that. See what happens. Shortener demo. That thing. I'm gonna copy that to the clipboard. Yeah, that just goes. Make sure that, yeah, that'll just go to the default fallback here at the bottom. Yeah, so Tony is saying, show the URL example. You want to redirect again. You cannot use wildcards as part of the splat. So this is what I want to redirect. I want to redirect from here, where all of this stuff can be whatever. And the only important part is this end. And we could also have query params because it's whatever. But like the part that matters is that. That should be the end of the route. It could also have a trailing slash. That could be acceptable. But what really matters is just that piece. So everything after the slash all the way until we get to the last thing after the last dash, whatever. And that can be hard-coded. I can just have like 200 redirect rules that'll redirect to a hard-coded blog post on my blog. But yeah, I need to have all of this stuff needs to be dynamic. That's the real kicker, and this is the reason why I think I'm going to need to use a netlify lambda function, because I don't think this currently works at all, which is a bit of a bummer, because using netlify's redirect would be a lot easier. Yeah, so we've got splats. That's all. Regex? No. So okay, let's go ahead and we'll build our little netlify function out of this. So what I'm going to do is look at the last netlify thing that I built. And I did it actually in a live stream on Dev Tips before I realized that the redirects thing was pretty good. So what we're looking for is netlify somewhere around here. Airtable netlify short URLs. So this was when I was using Airtable to do this. And yeah, so Tony just said, and I believe Tony works at netlify, so pretty authoritative here. You cannot extract out part of the wildcard, unfortunately, unless you have it as a param, which unfortunately I don't. Boo. So yeah, netlify function it is. Well, that makes this a lot more interesting of a live stream anyway. So there you go. So if we go to our package.json here, I was using netlify lambda. So we're going to make a new project that uses netlify lambda to do this. And actually, I don't want to set up all this boilerplate again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this. We're going to git clone airtable netlify short URLs. And if you're like, hey, how are you doing that? I'm using a thing called hub. Here, actually, we're going to move airtable netlify to blog redirector. We'll do KCD blog redirector. So I'm using a thing called hub git version, and it's great. It's by GitHub, and it makes it so I can do cool things like that. Okay, cool. Oh, Tony says no, he doesn't work there, just knows it really well. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate your help. Okay, cool. So we're in the blog redirector. I'm going to open this up in Visual Studio Code, and I'm gonna just do a couple fine replaces here. Let me just fix my editor settings so that it's reasonably nice for live streaming. Okay, so we're gonna look for this thing. We're gonna do a replace of that for KCD blog redirector, and we'll just replace all those things. and we'll just change the description. Redirects blog.cantcdodds.com to cantcdodds.com/blog. Thank you for being weird, medium. But the fact is that I can do this, and that is what is important. Okay, so we're not going to need Airtable or .env, because this is just a pretty simple logic thing. We don't need copy paste either. Just netlify lambda, and let's just see what the latest version of that is. We'll just pull the latest. And yeah, sweet. So with that, I'm going to just get rid of all this stuff. I don't need any of that stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll add usage later. So what I'll do for now is I'll just description, we'll go right here. Okay, cool. So then we've got this other directory that's using the shorten thing. We're going to get rid of that. We don't need that. And what is that public thing? I forgot. Oh, yeah. We don't need that either. We just need functions. Okay, cool. So, oh, and we'll also have a, oops, where am I? Redirects here, because I will have some hard-coded things, because I do know that there were some places I know that I just gave this as the link. Some places I know I gave the full thing as the link, so I can put a couple things in the redirects thing and then just have it fall back to my function. So it'll be a lot faster. So Tony said, how about using the splat to redirect to cantcdodds.com/blog/splat, and then have a redirects there for all those. Yeah, well, so then my blog would have to basically have these functions. Yeah, I would have to complicate my blog for this case, like my blog code base. I'd rather just have this live on its own. And I set it up once and I kind of forget it, and I don't have to worry about deploying it or anything either, so that'd be nice. So Renner is asking if I've used Lerna and if I'm planning on including it in my videos. I have used Lerna. I think it's great, but I don't have any current plans. Okay, cool. So we don't need a cache or anything like that, thank heaven. Yeah, let's see. Sure, we'll do logs. Yeah, that log thing is kind of nice. Yeah, let's see. No code provided. Let me look at this here really quick. Don't show that. If you know all the redirects already, then it would be in the redirects there. Wait. I don't know all the redirects already, though. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like this is non-deterministic. This part of the URL can be whatever you will please. It really doesn't matter what it is. All that really matters is that after this last hyphen, you have that. And actually, I wonder, yeah. So you have to, if you have text here, then you have to have a hyphen. If there is no text here, then you can just do the same old thing. So it's really hard. Just kind of, that is what makes it so tricky. Okay, so we've got our build to run the build, and that's where our functions are. Redirects from straight up slash to functions redirect. And I'm just going to get rid of all that. Who cares about that stuff? And redirects from slash. Yeah, okay, I guess. Redirect code. Okay, so from a straight up nothing, we'll redirect to https cant.com /blog, and the status will be 301 permanent redirect. Force will be true because I actually don't know what that means. What is force true? So if we have cant.c or https cant.c.com/blog test rules. Okay, force false. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll do force false. Actually, we've got a redirects here. We'll just do it there. So slash, we'll send it to https here actually. Yeah, we'll add the netlify shortener later. So this will be cantc.com/blog. And we'll have known common redirects. And then fallback will go redirect to this thing. And actually this will be code. Ultimate, or here we'll do, this is the redirect fallback, ultimate fallback. So everything else, I guess, does that work? Probably. And I think by default it is status 301, which is what I want, so that works. Okay, sweet. I'm actually gonna get rid of this netlify toml. Well, we'll just use the redirects thing. Okay. Force means it will redirect whether the path file exists or not. Okay, interesting. Sweet. So, yeah, so I think that redirect should get us to where we want to go. I'm just going to put one here that I know is a really common one. That one should go to https cant.c.com, oops, /blog /write test. That blog doesn't actually exist yet, but it will, and that's where it will live. Okay, cool. So, so when we come in here, we have the host. I don't think we need the host though. Yeah, we don't need the host, so let's get rid of that. Log coming into, and we'll get the code. Yeah, so that'll take this, it'll grab that code. I'm guessing there's probably a better way to get the code, but there you go. No code provided. So this code block should actually never hit because we have that taken care of with our fallbacks here, but yeah, but maybe, and we don't have a cache, so we get rid of the cache. And our code length, we don't care about that either, or the fake cache. So, and then we don't care about error table stuff either. So, this is where we're going to try to redirect. And then we'll log stuff and we'll ignore that. And then we'll return the get response. Default redirect URL. This is actually going to be, I'll just hard code this. Log. And status code we'll set to 302 by default. Location, that's the long link. Okay. Our host is going to be, oh goodness, maybe we should bring back that host. Undo. Copy this. redo, and paste it. Okay, so host/code or nothing, redirecting that to the long link. And yeah, so we don't really care about the cache control. We'll just say no cache. That's fine. Over time, it'll matter less and less anyway. Yeah, sure. I don't know. And then, okay. I think all of that should be good. We should be set. So now I just need to do the logic in here. And this is where I'm going to actually write tests. Haha. So let's do that. We're gonna, I'm gonna pull in yarn here, get our stuff installed and whatnot. I'm gonna add, I don't want to add it to the functions directory. We'll add it to a new directory we'll call lib. And this will be get, or what is it going to be? I will need to have like a mapping of that ID. Okay, so we'll have get blog post, I guess. Yeah, get blog post for the code to blog URL. I don't know. That's a bad name. We'll rename it later. Okay, and ta-da! VS Code has this bug that drives me bonkers where you notice in here, it doesn't have that new file that I just created. Nope, it's not there. But it does actually exist. It's right here. Look, I am in the file. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. So this is what I do, reload. This bug was introduced in the last major version, so hopefully they got it fixed. They even released a patch release, and I was like, sweet, they fixed the problem. But no, they did not. It's a bummer. Maxwell suggested that the default should be 301 in get response. And 301 is a permanent redirect, but 302 is, I think, a temporary redirect. And so I think I want to communicate a temporary by default. In here, when I say get response, like when there's no code provided, then that's always going to be the case. But when there is a code provided, then I think I want to do a permanent redirect because we know that it's a that URL maps to that blog post. But if it doesn't, like here, then the default should just be, we don't have anything that maps to this URL. So maybe we will in the future. I just don't know. I recently switched my water bottle from one that was like a giant jug that I had to tip to one that's just a straw, and I'm really happy with the straw. Good choice there. Okay, so that's why I'm gonna stick with that. Can't you just do a refresh of the file list only? I don't know. There's a reload button on the file explorer on the left. Where? Oh, that? I say what? Thank you, friends. That's nice. That's super. You know what? You know what that is? That right there, my friends, is we gotta ship something. It's broken. We know it's broken. So we're gonna give you a little workaround for our brokenness until we can fix it. And it's good enough, and so it never gets prioritized, which is too bad, but that's the way that software development works. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna add a test code to blog URL, .js, and this is going to, yeah, there it is again, bug, ta-da, magic. So we'll get, sorry, I have, okay, so we'll do code to blog URL equals require code to blog URL, And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add yarn jest and just in case yarn add, and we want these as dev dependencies here. And we're going to get const cases, those require just in case, and then cases code to blog URL. This is our function, and here are our cases. And I'm not going to give them titles really. I'll just do this. So we'll say yeah, what we'll do is we'll just do a bunch of strings and then I'll rework them. Okay, so one that we should for sure have is this. Yeah, that should go to HTTPS. Here we'll do write s. And then we'll have blah go to write tests, and that should go to write tests. And then this, if we make, yeah, I don't know. That's probably all that I really care about for right now. So let's do that. So then we're going to map these to string split by space and original or code and blog URL or path or blog name, I guess. I don't know. Blog slug. And then we will return an object that has the title of code blog slug and the code and blog slug. And I think that's all. Okay, so by returning the title, just in case is going to create us a test that has the title of that, so that when it fails, we can see which one failed. Okay, so then in here, we're going to say the code. Okay, all of this mapping nonsense was kind of not a good idea. What I should do here instead is we'll just do code and blog slug. And then we can map it to give us to set the title dynamically. But the reason that I'm going to switch it from these strings with this split and whatnot, which kind of looked nice and was fun, is because with this I can do only and skip and stuff like that. So I care too much about this. It's because everybody's watching me. Okay, sweet. So let's just do that. A little bit more verbose, but it also is a little bit more clear too. So we'll just do this, but boom. This will be blah. And this will be just that. Okay. Cool, and then we'll map that. This will just be code blog slug. Code blog slug, and get rid of that. And something is not formatting automatically, so there's a problem somewhere syntactically. Should be formatting. Format. Yeah. Okay, something's wrong with my syntax. The test and we. Okay, I'm not sure where my syntax is messed up. Okay, so let's try this. Cut that out. a bunch of spaces. Save. Okay, so it wasn't that block of code. I'll cut this out. Save. No, it wasn't that block of code. Okay. Get all this. Okay, so it was somewhere in there that was a lot of code that applied there. Okay, so it's not that first part. What is it? Okay. What, for real? Oh, I'm missing that. There we go. Whew. That rainbow colors on my brackets is kind of helpful. Okay, I just noticed that I didn't have a yellow one to match that cases one. Okay, cool. So now with that, we've got our code, we've got our blog slug, and we will expect that code to blog URL of that code to be https://cdots.com/blog/blog slug. That's what it should give us back. Okay, cool. So now that we have that, I'm gonna add okay, so I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should do a JSON file. Or maybe, yeah, okay, we'll do code map.json. Let's just do this. Okay, so we've got, where's that ID? Right there. Okay, and this should map to write, oops, write test. Yep, that's all it should be. So we're gonna get our code map.json, and then we'll have a function code to blog URL, and that's gonna get our, here, let's go ahead and we'll start the test. npx test watch. Yep, there we go. We can start making magic happen. So module.exports equal code to blog URL. Okay, and we'll return https and cdots.com/blog/write tests. Check it out, all my tests are passing. Woohoo! Okay, that's kind of against the spirit of what we're trying to accomplish here. Also, my titles aren't getting set correctly because I think that should be name, actually. There we go. Okay, let's do this for real. So we're going to say, going to accept the code. And we'll say, if code map at that code, then we'll return code map at that code. And at the end here, we'll return null. And actually, this should be the code to blog slug code. We'll put this in here. And slug equals code to blog slug code. If slug, then return https cant cdots.com/blog/slug. Otherwise, return null. Okay. Then we don't need to return it. Yeah, I don't care. Okay, cool. So we've got one passing. That one. Good, good. And then wonder here if we could say code equals code.split on that. We'll take the last one. So how do I get the last? Too bad there's not a last built into JavaScript, right? Okay, so we'll just make a little one-liner here. Last equals array at array.length -1. Is there an easy guide to testing? Oh my goodness. Yes, there is. javascript.com. Testingjavascript.com. Go check it out. Also, my blog is full of stuff on testing. And also, it looks like YouTube doesn't like things that don't have the protocol. So I'm going to give you the URL with the protocol so you can click on it. Okay, so we have that. We've got a passing test. We're going to split it by that. We want to get the last one after the that hyphen there. And yeah, there we go. Sweet. That gets us all the way there. Now let's start adding a couple other cases of things that might potentially happen. So like what if we have an ending slash? Ta-da! So let's and we'll, let's see, remove that ending slash, replace a slash, let's see. Yeah, replace the slash at the end with nothing. But what if, here, I actually don't know what the potential cases are here, like, so we are redirecting from that code to netlify functions, redirect code. I'm not sure. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'll release this or I'll publish it and then we'll see what netlify does. Because like, I don't know if we need to handle like stuff and whatever, you know, like query parameters. I don't know if that's something that we need to worry about. So yeah, we'll just see. But right now what I'm going to do is we'll make our code map so that it has a couple other blog posts that I have actually published on the blog, so we can get at least a couple of these that redirect to the right place and just see what happens. So we've got this and that and that and that, and those are the ones that I have on blog.kentcdots.com that we want to redirect. So we've got that one and few more posts. So that going to redirect to this one and that, and how to react. How to react. That code will go to, oh, I think it's just how to react. Yeah. And then I'm going to look for control props or state reducers. State reducer. One. That code goes to one, control props versus state reducers, and testing implementation details, and use effect versus use layout. So implementation details and use effect. Okay, so that code goes to implementation details 1, and this code goes to that one. Okay, sweet. So we've got a couple in here that we can test out. Let me just check out what people are asking. You are so nice. You're making me blush. The thing I wish from Lambda was to be able to test them locally, even a mocked version. Yeah. The development experience is kind of difficult. So there are actually, there's actually this netlify lambda thing that we can use. So let's go ahead and do that. Dev, nrdev, okay, starting server. Oh, we need a netlify toml. Boo. Okay, fine. Let's go I do need the toml after all. Let's go back here. Oh, that's right, because I need it for this right there. That functions. Okay. So netlify toml. Try that again. All right, sweet. So we're on port 9000. And they've got, I guess, they cache it in a place that I can see, which is kind of annoying. We've got that get ignored, so thank you. Okay, so now I should be able to go to localhost 9000, and this should take me straight to my blog. Yeah. Wait a second. Oh, that was cached. Ha. Okay, the path must be of type string, receive type undefined, assert path. This is on well, that was not helpful. So it's saying path join, surf, so one of those things is not a string. We're gonna object log that stuff. pwd, that's definitely gonna be a string, but no harm in trying. So let's refresh again. Okay, so we've got func is undefined. Oh, it's probably because I actually need to be going to /redirect. There we go. Ta-da! Sweet. Okay, good. So we go to redirect and just do this one because it's accessible. Redirect / and it's sending me to my blog, which is incorrect. So let's make use of some logging. Let's get rid of this garbage. And 9000 redirect. Okay. So that's sending me to my blog. Oh, I need to go to this. Service work post register. That's why I'm getting this big error, because it's looking for the service worker I had installed for my website. So, okay. Now, if we just go boom, 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 localhost, here, we'll do that whole thing again. It's sending me to my blog. I'm not seeing any log output, which is kind of annoying, that I'm not seeing any log output. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get that log output or how to debug this effectively. But I definitely should be getting log output, right? Log. Yeah, all this log stuff should be console logging, and it's not. So that's too bad. Oh, the reason it's not working though is because I'm not even using the redirect stuff. So let's do that. Code to blog URL equals require lib code to blog URL. And then we'll do code to blog URL with our code. Blog URL equals that. And say return get response and long link. Actually, I'm going to rename that to blog URL and the status code. So here we're going to say blog URL and status code of 301. But we'll only do that if there's a blog URL. Otherwise, we'll continue on and get down to our regular response. Okay, cool. So that reloads this instantly, which is kind of nice. And we'll try this again. Boo-hoo. Okay. Maybe I've got something. Yeah, there we go. Ha! Boom! works. It works. What if I go blah? Yeah, that also works. What if I go blah slash? Yep. Okay. If I go blah question mark stuff, that also works. Nice. Let me make sure that I'm not in a caching situation here. So we'll try Firefox and whatever and blah dash. Booyah. All right, sweet. I think we are in a pretty good state now. And hey, now we're getting logs, which is good. I'm not sure why we weren't getting logs before, but we are now. Sweet. Okay, let's just take a look at the people's chat stuff, and then I'll do that while we're deploying this. So I'm gonna add all the stuff. Actually, I'm gonna remove the git directory and get init a new, and we'll get add all the things, commit, init, and git create. This is GitHub, the hub package that I'm using. That gives me that create command, and git push. Actually, first I'm going to go here, new site from GitHub. And this is going to be KCD blog something redirector, I think is what I called it. And oh, it's empty. Okay, fine. Git push. Try that again. Oh. KCD blog. There it is. This is a personal site. Honestly, yeah, I guess it's kenzie.tech. Okay. Master and npm run build. Let's make sure that's correct. I think that's correct. Yeah, build. Beauty. And the publish directory. We're not really publishing anything. I can't remember. What do I do with the example shortener demo? So actually I want the deploy publish directory is not set. Yeah. Okay, cool. Deploy site. Here we go. So actually the first thing I'm going to test is not the redirect functionality. First thing I want to test is to make sure that this will redirect properly. So I'm going to go to that URL first, and then we'll try our redirect thing, and then we'll try the ultimate fallback thing too. So, sweet, the site is live. Let's go back here. We'll go to overview, domain settings, edit site name, KCD blog. Eventually that'll be blog.kenzie.com. Okay, so if I go kcdblog.netlify.com and just the straight up URL, that should send me straight to kenzie.com/blog. Yes, good. Okay, so kcdblog.netlify.com / the write test, that should send me to 404. Yes, very good. And so far, I don't think that my function should have been hit at all. So take a look at, oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. You want functions, redirect. We should have no logs. Hopefully. While I'm waiting for those to load, let me just check out something really quick. Lots of comments going on here. I scrolled too far. Ingdaro shows up. What's up? Yeah, I scrolled way too far. There we go. Okay, people Being a little bit sarcastic, but also a little hurtful. Be careful. We'll have over 300 config files in our root. Yeah, that would be sad. Okay. Corey likes the blog design. Fun fact, I did not do any of that. That was all Egghead folks doing cool stuff. They're awesome. Corey said that feeling when netlify lambdas is just express with less control. Yeah. The nice thing though is I don't have to manage deploys. Like it's so easy. It's just so easy. Yes, there's less control. You can actually use express with lambda functions, but oh my goodness, it's so easy to deploy, so easy to manage. I don't have to think about servers or anything. State, yeah, none of that stuff. It's so nice. Somebody wants to know my font. Why am I using var? I'm not using var. If that comment was probably when I was diving into the netlify lambda source code, which is probably compiled down to var. So, because yeah, I don't use var. It took longer to hot reload my site with Webpack than release netlify. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, netlify is crazy fast. Okay, so I'm not getting any logs, which is actually what I expected. So now let's do a legit one that I know I have a thing for. So we'll go kcd blog, netlify.com, short URL, should redirect. Yes, very good. Kcd blog, netlify.com, whatever. Nice. Okay. Kcd blog, netlify.com, whatever, that with a slash. Nice. And with a query param. Yeah. Boom. That was a lot easier and faster than I thought. And look, we were getting our logs just as we expect. Very good indeed. Sweet. So I'm pretty happy about this. So here, there are a couple other things I need to do, and I'm pretty sure I'm done. So I need to get this code map to have all of my blog codes in it, and I can only really do that once I have all of my blog posts on my personal site, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But once I have that done, then I'm also going to do two forms of redirects. We'll do the full URL that'll redirect to the blog version, and then we'll have this as well. We'll do both of those, and that way it'll be a little bit faster. And so the only time the redirect should actually be hit is if somebody does something wonky like that. I'm not going to handle all those cases in this static file, right? So I'm going to probably generate this static file based off of this code map once it's all finished, because I'm not going to type all that out. But I do have to get all of my blog posts onto my site and then have all of these codes and this code mapping, which is kind of a bummer, but that's the way it's going to be. And yeah, this is actually like pretty simple. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So yeah, the most complicated thing, we'll just do a rundown really quick. We've got export handler, our async thing that takes an event, it takes some context. I don't think I'm even using this context, so we'll just get rid of that. So it's taking our event, and then I have just this thing to grouping netlify logs, because if multiple people hit it at the same time, then logs can be logged out against each other, and it can be hard to read the logs. So I've got this log thing. We're going to get the host, and that host is only really used for the title, which is used in the body of the request, which users shouldn't typically see anyway. you'll see that if you try to curl it and don't allow redirects. But yeah, so that's all that's for. And then we see our request coming in. We'll regex out that code. Yeah, that's pretty cool. From the event path. If there's no code, we'll just say there was no code provided and do a solid redirect to the website. That should never happen because we have our ultimate fallback here, but if it does, we'll be ready for them. And I guess that could happen if somebody hits this URL directly. Then that can happen. But yeah, then we're going to do a try catch here. Maybe we should just try catch the whole thing. I don't know. We need that host variable and the code. Okay, doing try catches around the whole thing is silly. It's fine. Okay. In fact, doing try catches at all is silly. Let's just get rid of all that garbage. Do else. And this get response. Let's see what happens if I just move this get response down here. Why is ESLint not active in this project? Because I don't have an ESLint. That's too bad. I could probably use that. We're going to need the host and code. Oh, boo. Okay, let's just put that get response back in there. A lot easier. Okay. And yeah, okay, whatever. This is not clean code, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time cleaning it. We don't need this get env thing anymore either. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Most of it's like logging and stuff. And then this object. Okay, cool. I feel pretty solid about this. So really all that's left is this code map. And I only really need to do that once we have all of my blog posts on my personal blog. So I feel sweet about that. That's awesome. So let's just commit, update things. And we'll go back to functions, we'll go overview. And I'll just check out what people are saying in the comments here really quick. What is your opinion on Parcel, Can't See the Odds? I think it's great. I've never actually really used it in a legit scenario because I'm pretty much, for simple things, I'll just use Code Sandbox or Create React App. For more complicated things, then yeah, it's actually been quite a while since I've made something really all that complicated. I mean from scratch, like I've already got existing things in place on the complicated stuff that I've been working on for a while. Big fan of Gatsby as well. So yeah, I haven't really needed to jump into Parcel too much. Should you check the HTTP code? I'm not sure. Should I? I'm not sure what that's referring to. So I like this example, Kent. Pretty good for a lot of use cases for people switching their sites to their own. Yeah, so that unfortunately, if you are also a Medium blogger and you want to get yourself off of Medium, I am afraid this will probably not work for you unless you are like this individual who happens to have it at their own blog or their own domain. If you are like a regular individual who just has it at medium.com, then you're kind of, yeah, you can't do anything about that because Medium's not going to run this service for you, I'm afraid. How do you know how Lambda functions work in netlify? How do I know? Let me show you how I know. We go to kcd.im/dev tips. And then we go to shortener. Make a personal URL shortener with Airtable and netlify functions. That's where I learned about netlify functions. And then and I spent an hour playing around with that. Then the next day, I spent 18 minutes showing you that I found a much simpler way to do this. And that's, the rest is history. So fun stuff. Okay. Can you export Medium posts? Yes, you can. Medium allows that, and I have done so. And I'm actually going to stop this live stream. I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to start a new live stream where I'm going to use my friend James Charles's tool or CLI that he's been working on to take all of my exported Medium blog posts and turn them into Markdown files for my own blog, and get those up and running on my own blog. And then we can launch this. So we'll see if we can get all that done today. That'd be pretty cool if I could get that done today. Yeah, so tune in like maybe 15 minutes or so. I'm just going to go take a quick break, and I will see you all later. Peace out. Have a nice day. Whatever. Goodbye.